Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
It's time to slow dance in the bathroom while covered in blood from the zany director of The Hangover comes in. Existential comic book film. That's right. This week it's The Cosmic Joker. It's your GM Patrick here, your Gotham mayoral candidate, messing everything up, and joining me in a rehash of the film Taxi Driver are my 5 friends and depressing children's clowns. Across the digital table from me, some frat stock market bros looking for mayhem on the subway. It's Miles playing Raimi.
Good evening.
On my right, it's Bobby De Niro as Johnny Carson, but this time he's ready to get shot for a joke. It's Tyler playing a Dross.
You want to know how I got this gun?
And to his left, an imaginary girlfriend who's freaked out about her next door neighbor. It's Rebecca playing Alindra.
Hello.
To my left, throw on some grease paint and a purple suit to evade the cops. It's Drew playing Nick Feldspar.
I literally performed bad stand-up yesterday.
Oh, good. Yes, we all want to hear about it. And finally, to his left, a sequel with Lady Gaga means part 2 is going to get all the Oscars. It's Jaberta's Andis 148.
For now.
You must be getting ready to add on a number, tack on a number here.
+1, baby. +1.
We're going to get there before the end of Cosmic Crit.
I don't know. Does
I don't think you get to. I don't think you get to renew if you're dust.
Dust? I guess it depends on how good the ventilation systems are here.
I mean, the fact that there's a time frozen explosion, like that dust is all over the galaxy within minutes.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when that explosion unfreezes. Yeah, guys, no trivia recap this week because we ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, just a smidgen, as we continue this brutal boss battle. But I am going to let you all keep the full turn rewind for one player for the combat, the boon that you earned last week. And it just seems suited for this fight where all kinds of timey-wimey warp bubble things are happening. So I will recap and say last week you guys entered into the final chamber here around the Starstone reactor and found this outsider creature that identified themselves as Niren in a room with dozens of explosives. And after a short convo, they set off the bombs, but their destructive blast indeed was contained within little time bubbles, little bubbles or nuggets of like 10 feet wide or so that are still like pulsating with damage, fiery sonic explosions. Niren started their attack and he dodged out of the way, took out some of their holographic clones. And when they retreated into the field of explosions last, they managed to fire a ray of instant death at Andis 148. I think that's where we left off. And I rushed a bit because we were getting towards the end of the episode. Didn't leave a lot of breathing room for potential reactive counters from Raimi. Miles, is that something you are interested in doing to save a friend?
Define friend.
You don't have to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm just saying.
I won't definitely die.
So remind me, you cast Disintegrate, correct?
Yes, Disintegrate is happening, and as a reaction, you can, with your new reactive counter, attempt a counterspell or a dispel for counterspell.
Yeah,
which is why when you took that ability, I was like, "Well, I'm never getting off a spell again."
Well, that remains to be seen.
Yeah,
but yes, I am certainly going to.
Let's talk about it because it is something you've done a couple times now. You did it in the last round of combat here. Dispel to dispel the slow that they cast. This is a higher DC spell than slow, but countering it is the same. You're going against the spell caster level basically.
Does our boon apply to reactions, Patrick?
Your turn rewind?
Because this is his turn, actually. Yeah. So,
and If I had gotten the boon, I would have definitely been trying to redo the turn where you don't die to this. But
I don't know if I've sweated. I don't know if I've sweat this much over a single D20 roll.
Spellcaster level, you are level 17, and that's going to be plus a D20, and you're going up against Niren's level plus 11.
Oh boy.
Yeah. How much have you ever lost on a D20 roll?
15.
Feeling good about 15 on the dice?
I think so. It's 15 plus my caster level.
17.
So that would be a 32.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That is going to be a success right about now.
Fuck.
We had just a little bit riding on this one for a potential single D20. And I guess you could have used your book reroll or level reroll as well.
I thought I was looking to make sure I had it still. I was like,
but Jabert was very excited about making a new character. But Jabert, how?
Well, I mean, that I can rewind and just let him die. I mean, that's fine too.
Yeah. You're like, wait a minute, I can do better. Let me get a 19 or 20 on this. Jabert, is it true your character's HP SP in the roll 20 sheet? The numbers that I'm saying there, you don't have the same if you don't want to, but is that the amount that you have right now?
Oh yeah. I was heartily in the danger zone for that one. I wouldn't. Oh, it's not like a definite die, but
no, it was because I rolled the damage last week.
Oh, you already rolled the damage?
Yeah, I knew I've got like a page written in case. I rolled 14 D20.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is I didn't roll any 19s or 20s. The bad news is I only rolled 4 single-digit dice, so it was enough to immediately evaporate and end this one for you. And you see your life flash before your short life flash before their eyes here as a techno magic kind of barrier bounces this thing back off of you. You can almost feel the disintegration. It's like it started to happen.
The ozone, yeah.
And then, time reversed with this counter spell. I feel like Miles should get what would have been Andis's last words. Do you have a cool quip for Raimi?
Didn't even think of anything.
All right, we'll edit that part out. Just think for a second.
My last words were going to be, I don't have any last words. I'm certain that Raimi's going to save me.
Vaporize. I don't. I think this is a situation where Raimi. I mean, everything's getting a little dicier now, and so I think some of the showmanship veneer is wearing a little bit, and so he's not really focused on quipping right now. And so, I mean, he would probably just say something that isn't even that cool, to be honest. I mean, it would be something stupid like "nice try" or just something that maybe sounds confident in his mind but comes off as more desperate than anything else.
Shoot, nice try. Just like your hands shaking.
Smooth. You don't have any more of those, I bet.
I could do this all day.
Nice.
I'm so tired. Let's see here. I've rolled a D20 roll the D20, and I've forgotten all my several whatchamacallit defensive abilities.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well,
I don't remember them.
I talked. Well, they are taking damage because they've moved into the explosion as well here. But you see the wounds begin to heal up on them at the end of their round. The single shot that your new friend Zacchus got off just didn't seem to stick for a little bit. Let's see here. I forgot how much damage this thing does. The explosions, if you're spend some time in them. Oh, it's so much.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it like 13 D10 or
15 D10?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start rolling that up as we go on to the next turn at Dross Veronis.
All right, move action. You are now an enemy of the faith. Swift action. Let's spin that Spear of Fates around. Standard action. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you with my gun.
No, charge into the explosion, please.
No, not gun shooting.
And as a reminder to those in the theater of the mind, Andros is still mag booted up on the ceiling.
All right.
Does this have get him? Are they get him?
Until my turn, yes. And it's big get him, so you get a little tiny bit of damage bonus too.
Hey, every well,
I'm pretty sure you got him to a clone, Drew.
I used the resolve point to make it affect every enemy.
To get them all.
I thought that resolve point was to make well, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that makes sense now.
Do I have a level reroll, Patrick?
I believe Raimi and Edros. Let's see here.
I just really don't want to start this night out with a 3.
Raimi and Edros, Miles, Tyler, and Patrick have their level rerolls still. Is that what you rolled?
I rolled a 3, and I want to redo it.
Okay.
I just really want to not start tonight. I want to start tonight out with a bang. 42, 18 on the dice.
Ooh, not nearly a super hit, but a hit.
So close. That's 38 points of damage.
And you're using the Spear of Fates.
That I am.
So fire and electric, but you're marking them as enemy.
Spent my move action making you an enemy of the faith, meaning this goes through any energy resistance or damage reduction.
Yeah, any DR, correct?
Any DR, ER.
That is what I need to know. Okay. Yeah, they look taken aback by how much damage that did, perhaps. Boom. The good news, I get to go. Again. I forgot.
I hate this so much.
About this ability. It's so good.
It's so funny how much harder a fight is when the boss gets to go twice in a turn.
I cast Disintegrate. Oh no.
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, I've got some potential spells to cast. Potential. Let's see. But not a whole lot from where we're at. I think we're just going to move through the explosions once more around the room, just flying around on these gossamer wings to get over to some of our friends. We're going to get right over Raimi Quindar, flying right above him, Knack, and our new friend Zachus. And Miles gots to pay some prices here. Raimi's gots to pay some prices for multiple counter spells, multiple dispels. He flies in extremely quickly here, and it's actually going to be outside of the bombs because he's going to be like right above your square. Flying.
How's your will save?
As a magic user, probably pretty darn good. Why?
I don't know, just making conversation.
They've got their crazy magical blades here. We're going to make a couple of attacks, I think. Just a couple.
Mm-hmm.
What is your KC?
What is my KC? 38.
Jeez Louise. The Fickle Fates, a critical hit, natural 20, and then a natural 1 immediately after.
Good.
No. I don't like it, but I do like shouting out some of our Patreon supporters for supporting us there, making these crits possible. Who haven't we asked? Actually, well, this one's going to Miles. This crit is going to Miles. We've talked about the 5 sites questions of what's been your favorite book to play so far, Miles?
My favorite book, I thought I was asked this question already. I think it was book 3 of Dead Sons.
Right.
I loved all the Eox shenanigans, kitchen rope, the really fun.
You guys remember kitchen rope very well. I don't remember it that.
But for me, I mean, there's a lot of heavy role play that we were that especially me actively involved in. There was some cool flashbacks with Adros. There was all that basically all of Raimi's resolution really kind of got wrapped up in that book, which kind of put me in a corner with my character because I always felt like,
Yeah.
All right.
Just balance this book on your back, please.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's certainly my favorite book. I can't remember the title of that one.
The third
Book
one?
3? Yeah.
Splintered Worlds, I think, or something like that, or
Is that correct, Patrick? Do you know off the top of your head?
Sounds right. I'm looking for the crit cards here. You know what? I'm going to take a
Splintered Worlds. You are correct, Tyler.
yay!
But yeah, that's been one of my favorite books to play. I mean, I've enjoyed all of them for the most part. There are some that I felt probably we kind of breezed through, and I don't mean like, oh, it was so easy, we just kind of like flew through. And there are some that I feel like I would have liked to have spent more time with. But yeah, I would say Splinter Worlds is certainly my favorite one so far. Did that start off with Zoe?
Yeah, I wrote Zoe into that book. I don't know why I'm looking for these crit hit cards. I'm taking the critical ability for these blades. Why would I not?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that one bit.
Oh, well, they're just really good. I do have to double check the rulings on this. Yeah. So these are Vorpal blades.
Ah, yay. Severe wound.
Severe wound with the critical hit.
I also like Alice Madness Returns.
The damage is a good deal.
That's what she uses. She uses the Vorpal blade.
No, but just such a weird guy.
Both Miles and my defense mechanisms are obscure references to nerdy pop culture stuff.
Just was not expecting that.
Okay.
Very true. Very true.
All right, you're rolling your d20s on the table, Patrick.
I rolled 5d8 or 12d8, and 5 of them that I rolled were 7, 8, 7, 7, 7. I was like, how is it this much damage?
Jeez.
This crit's insane. Let me just double check that is the correct amount of damage. I'm not, once again, making up stuff for old Niran.
I think you are.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage here.
Oh man, yeah. Give me a book break.
A book break.
Oh yeah, if Raimi dies, I'm out.
How much HP do you got left?
I mean, I've got full health.
Okay, well that's good because you're taking 182 points of damage.
Whoa!
What if Raimi blocked that disintegrate and then he just walked up to me and killed me anyway?
Well, yeah, apparently you're not the biggest target now after that.
Wow.
And we have some more effects to get through here. Severe critical. So let me roll 2d20. That 9 or an 18. A 9 would be
bleed
general.
or con damage.
I think we're gonna go for the con damage. I think we're gonna pretend
That's
slicing off a
1d4
head.
con.
2 con. So you also lose 17 hit points from that.
Okay.
And we're not over. We're not done yet, unfortunately. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okie dokie.
Boy, I can't wait for the crit fail that he's going to take in a second to just be so good.
Well, natural 2 on the dice. What do you want to do with that, Miles? It's a 12 in total, so it's not.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, but at the same time, like I don't know if I'm gonna need it.
I mean, yeah, you only have a +10 to this. You'd have to roll, I imagine.
I have to roll rocks for it to matter.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, assuming I'm still alive, I might need my reroll for something else later.
Very possible.
So you want to keep
Yeah,
it?
I'll keep it.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, like I said, I can get a book break. I'm fine. See you next year.
Well, you might get a bit of an episode break here as you get the feeble-minded condition as their blade slices through. Wow. Yeah, maybe a little close to your head here. Feeble mind. The creature is unable to use intelligence or charisma-based skills, spells, use a language, or communicate coherently. hey, but we've got a critical fail here, and I've already rolled it up from our friend Pithica 42. And this sounds pretty epic, boss fight epic. The critical fail is called May Your Blade Chip and Shatter. This critical fail catches Raimi's maybe armor in the wrong way and chips the blade, causing it to malfunction, lessening its effectiveness, and it gets a -2 to hit until they rest to correct it. They have 2 blades, so it's not really that bad for them, but one of those is definitely chippedied. Okay. And once again, this guy's kind of like over Raimi. Yeah. As we go on to Miles, your turn.
So I can't cast spells and communicate, and what else?
Communicate coherently. Yeah. No skills that use intelligence or charisma. Most of the stuff you do.
You got a gun, I guess.
I do have a gun. Let's see. As a move action, I'm going to use I'm going to use a resolve point and flash teleport away from his immediate vicinity.
It's not a terrible idea.
Can you do that while feeble-minded?
Yup.
Oh, no. That's a spell. What were we talking about?
It's a feat.
That allows you to use
I have the flash teleport feat.
Well, it's a hack, right?
It's still a spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just walk away.
Wouldn't that provoke?
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, so I don't want to do that. Let's see. What else can I do?
You can withdraw as a full action to move and not provoke.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. And just peace out on over here.
It is a full action, allows you to move up to double your speed. So there's not a lot of explosions by
nice.
the baby skittermanders if you're looking for a place. Do you have a fly speed? Because that's like on top of the backup reactors.
I do. Well, it's spells. So yeah, I got jump jets, but yeah, I'll hang out next to the skitters.
Alrighty. That's going to take us to Alundra Valos.
I'm scared for my friends. I feel a sense of duty to try to protect them. I believe, if I remember correctly, I am currently flying with my jetpack above the explosions. Can I remain above the explosions and fly over to where he is?
Yeah, you can try to do the same maneuver he just did, which is kind of fly over him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know where to put my token, but
that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to avoid the fire. Gotta stay out of the fire. I played enough WoW to know to stay out of the fire. So, and I'm going to, once I'm over there, take a strike at him with my solar weapon. Oh, awesome. Photon attuned. So 31 to hit.
Okay. And that's, get him is still active, right?
Yes.
So that would be 82 slashing damage. I'm also going to activate my solar overload conduit to apply my critical effect, which is Vorpal. Severe wound.
All right. Well, we're not going to take any damage from that. Instead, we're going to use a reaction. And once again, wherever he was standing, he just kind of jukes right out of the way. It seems like it would do a great deal of damage and potentially cut his stupid head off, but not quite. No damage.
Oh, so I don't even get to use my severe wound? All right.
Well, we can severe wound the air all you want, but do you have any other actions, or is that...
Nope, that's it.
Then we're on to Nakveldspar.
All right. I have a question about the ability to remove affliction. Would that remove the feeble-mindedness from Raimi?
Affliction? Let's take a look.
Yeah, if it's a spell, it's really on there.
Target remains in the state until a miracle, psychic surgery, wish, or similar spell is used to cancel the effect.
Oh, jeez. That's
weird.
That's just
Well,
bonkers.
there's that then. Awesome. Great. Looking forward to this. Okay. Nak is going to activate his jump jets and jump. Can I go over the explosions?
Yeah, you can try.
All right. I'm going to just...
Let me just double check that moving through them doesn't provoke any of this damage. I don't think it does. I think it's...
I probably have the movement to go around them, if that makes any difference.
Yeah, it's ending your turn in them that requires you to make the fortitude save. Okay, so you're moving somewhere?
Yeah, I just want to move right over here underneath where Adras is. And I have an honest question, gang. Who is the most hurt right now?
Me.
Probably Raimi.
I was about to say it might be Miles after. That was a crazy amount of damage from that crit.
All right. So Knack turns to Raimi, says, "Buddy, you gotta try to get back in there. I mean, I don't think I could do or say anything to take away what's going on to you right now with this weird dude that's doing stuff. But I hope that if you can get through, you might get some inspiration with this."
Drew, does he have to be able to hear you? Does he have to be able to understand you to get this bonus? Because he can't understand you.
Oh,
He doesn't
no,
know
that's a
your
good
words.
point. Can't do it. So I'm just gonna do that to who's got lower SP.
No, you said you were giving this whole speech to Raimi.
Dang it.
No, is it language dependent?
I believe it is like a lot of envoy stuff. So let me double check that though.
Oh no. Raimi looks at you stupefied and you're like, never mind. You'd use your turn rewind and do it on someone else, but
I couldn't have said something. Yeah, it's sense dependent.
Ooh.
Never mind.
I don't know if it's senses. That's one thing. There are ones that say specifically language dependent. Is it language dependent?
It is It is language dependent. Yes.
Okay, then it will not have any effect.
Great. Wasted that. Awesome. Love this game so far.
Yay! Andis148 had a whole page of stuff about the end of Andis.
Well, who knows? You might be able to use it.
We'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it.
Yeah, don't delete it yet. Let's see here. All right, I am. Right. So right now I've got 4. I'm gonna have to.
Andis is like flying in the air right now, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a little sit mark where you would have been hit with a disintegration.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over. Right now I've got a +10, so I've got 40 feet of speed. So, zoop, 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 zoop. I can make it if I try.
We fly above where our friend Zacchus is. There's some space there.
Yeah, I'll do that. Behind him.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm above him.
There's a lot of explosions on the screen. Our folks at home can't see. The map is just full of these little fire flowers.
All right, I'm going to try to get a flank with Alindra.
Okay.
And this guy better be flankable.
I'm so sorry, Jabert. I'm so sorry. The belt does nothing.
No, this stupid belt.
So moving up, making an attack.
All right, yeah, we'll do it.
There's just so many things he's immune to.
Is he going to delete a second critical from me? Is he going to delete a second critical from me, Patrick?
No.
I didn't even get excited.
Well, I can't delete this as I did Rebecca's attack, but there is no critical effect on him. There's no criticals, but it is still a hit.
Can I draw a card?
A massive hit. I don't know where I put the card, but no crit effects, but
all right,
a lot of damage here.
Yeah, that'll be.
All right, so we at least get the damage. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right, I'll take that.
No, I like turns where I take no damage, please. Thank you.
In honor of, I feel something welling within me, a presence that hasn't been here in some time, and I deal 147 points of damage.
No. No, you don't. It's only regular damage. I just said that.
Oh, he's immune to criticals.
Yes.
Oh,
taking the
I thought you said no critical effects.
Yeah, you said no critical effects, and I was like, oh, okay, different. Well, that's fine. I'll just take the double damage.
And double damage is an
Don't
effect
even get
a crit hit.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's that would have been too poetic if you did 147 points of damage. It's 72.
Yeah, 72.
I got just to be clear, most of this individual's abilities wouldn't be allowed on a normal enemy. let alone this many of those types of abilities all wrapped into a single character. By the way, it makes this not fun for those listening.
Well, for 5 of you, maybe. I'm having a good time. I almost jumped.
Yes, anytime I play
DM.
anytime I play a game,
fun.
Oh man, I was having a great time until you started dealing out a bunch of damage. He is still not bloodied, but he's taken a huge chunk of HP damage from that blow, from a hit from a Dross that seemed to bypass some of his chronal damage reduction. We still haven't finished with you guys because you made friends with stupid Zacchus.
Go Zacchus!
Who wants to roll for him?
I feel Rebecca had something stolen from her, so maybe Rebecca, do you want to roll?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Just a 20?
2 D20s. The first one can be the trick.
All right. A 2 and a 9.
We are moving
out of the way. Got him out of the way. Nice.
to his turn. He's got Alindra and Andis trying to. Well, actually, I don't think you can flank unless you're in some of the explosions. But you guys are right next to him, kind of flying up around him.
I think we normally would flank just by being both adjacent to somebody. But
Is that part of the belt?
Yeah.
I don't think that will take effect here. But you're above him. I'm just trying to think 3-dimensionally if I have an out here. I have a slight out, but I think the first thing that's going to happen is you guys are each getting an attack with the good Vorpal Blade. 1 to Alindra, 1 to Andis, in that order.
Does one of these have the -2 on it?
Nah, he doesn't have to use both blades. Oh, no. There's another critical hit.
Oh, no, who's
I
get the
can't. Stop. That was Alindra.
Oh, thank God. I mean, no. Oh, no.
I said Alindra and then Andis, right?
Love you too, Andis.
Divert so much damage I did last round. Like, no. no. Oh, goodness gracious. Gosh, it's been... Oh, I should probably take a look for potentially a new Patreon supporter or someone else here for another. I was like, oh man,
it's especially not fair that we don't even get to call out Patreon supporters when we roll 20s because we just don't crit because we can't crit this guy.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just make the rules here. I don't follow them.
I have a question.
Yes.
So could I use Eclipse Defense here as a reaction to try to half this damage? It may not work, but I mean, it probably won't. But, it might be worth a shot.
Eclipse Defense does what?
When I am attacked or an adjacent ally is attacked, I make a melee attack. If it exceeds KAC +8, the attack deals half damage.
It is a reaction, and you have your reaction. Do you want to try to use it?
Yeah, let me try to. It probably won't work, but
Okay, KAC
worth a
+8.
shot.
I mean, if you roll a 20, I guess it's coming up. Go right ahead.
It's a 40.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
14 on the dice. Good potential use for that. Let me call out one of our new Dragon Master Rising, or not new, but new because there's a new tier this year. Stanley H, thank you so much for your, I think, years of support and for making this crit possible. How is Alindra doing? Is she okay?
Yeah, I'm still in SP damage, or
Okay.
I was. Probably I'm not anymore,
That's
but
a lot of damage coming your way.
Maybe not.
And maybe I should, before I start figuring this out, Andis, what is your KAC?
My KC is 40. 40. My EAC is substantially lower, but KC is okay.
Well, this is slashing damage, so
oh, well, I have DR against slashing, so that's good.
we got a little something going
A
on.
little bit.
I think this is going to be a miss on the 13 against Andis, so we just got the crit going for us this round. So I roll some damage up. Much lighter crit here with 140 slashing damage.
Okay.
I need.
Well, hold on. So I only get DR against one of those, like the total amount,
That is
right?
the total amount. Yeah, that is one hit from that. I guess I shouldn't have closed out the severe wound so quickly. But can you also make me a fortitude save?
26.
How are you feeling about that? I guess
That's
you
a
don't
12
have
on the die. I don't have a
don't have a
reroll,
reroll,
so
Better be feeling pretty zen about it then. Huh?
I am checking on the DC called Curse of Time. That is a success. A 26 is a success against whatever this bleeds ability is. But
that's good.
I do get to roll the critical effects of 2d20 for Warple. Probably the same thing, 14 and 15. Oh no.
Legs.
Oh, that leg's going down. Make me another fortitude save.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
I've rolled.
gosh.
It's trying to chop off the other leg.
What's with
Good leg.
Alindra? She keeps losing her leg.
Well,
Leg is
why?
gone. 2 on the dice. Slink. It falls to the ground next to Zacchus. Oh boy.
I
Well,
love
at
the
least I have a
ludicrous-
jetpack, so I'm still in the air.
I love the ludicrous idea that losing an entire leg only reduces your land speed by 10. It's like
Right.
Well,
maybe
someone,
210. You
someone
can go
hasn't,
down to 10, but
yeah, someone hasn't hopped along on one leg before. You got a pretty good land speed out of hopping. Good hopper. Oakley Dokley.
should go.
And that is a miss. Did I have anything else? They are going to guarded step backwards to where Raimi was standing next to Zacchus. Do you have, well, and Andis might have reach, but this is still just slightly down beneath you, both Alindra and Andis. As we go to Edros Veronis, his turn.
I have
Sorry. He made 2 attacks and then took a
move.
really. Goodness.
I have a rules question, Patrick, about the
Yes.
explosions. If
Yes.
someone were to force a creature into the explosions on their turn, would that trigger the damage immediately, or would it not trigger until the forced movement creatures the end of their next turn?
It's when you end your turn and
Okay. So, like, if I pushed him into the explosion, he would still get his whole turn to
Yeah.
get back out of it before it took effect.
Yeah.
Wow. What a worthless hazard. I'm just kidding. I'm not. That's fine. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm very close to Knack Feldspar, so I'm going to use one of my biotech abilities that I can only use once rest, and that is going to be to shoot twice and take the better result.
How close do you have to be for that?
And good question. I think it's I can't remember if it's 15 or 20 feet. Of course, I don't have it down.
Of course.
But I
Tyler,
look real
the
quick.
unprepared.
Once
We
per day, as
all-
long as an ally has to be within 10 feet. Am I within 10 feet?
You're on the ceiling, so no.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You can drop down. I don't know if you have to turn your mag boots off for that, though.
I would have to turn my mag boots off for that. Might change what I want to do here. I am hasted. Could move pretty much wherever I want. Okay, since I have to move regardless, we're going to move up to this individual, but staying out of these explosions if I can.
I'm sorry, you're moving down to the ground?
No.
You're
Or
moving.
flying, or flying, whatever it needs. I can move, I can fly, I can cling to the ceiling.
Okay.
I because I can't tell where he is 3-dimensionally.
Yeah, he's now down where Raimi was standing. You're standing where Knack was standing in an explosion.
There's nowhere to be around here that's not in an explosion.
The 2 free spaces currently are taken up by Alindra and Andis above him. Everything else is getting exploded.
Okay, never mind. Back to this original square. I
How
guess.
Have you taken a lot of damage from those?
No, but I'm not gonna give this guy free damage. I'm just gonna shoot 3 times, I guess.
Okay.
We'll just take a full action and hope for 20s.
Or the other side. That's fine too.
28 is a miss.
Indeed.
31 is a miss. 25 is a miss.
Ooh. Highest was a 13.
Patrick, should we have made will saves for being close to him? Was that a thing?
Oh, I've forgotten all about his. Oh, there's so many abilities. Fated actions. Yes.
Yeah.
let's go back to that. Tyler, give me a will save.
Okay. Well, I've already failed against that. So you made me write in Discord last week.
Oh, right.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's when you end your turn.
Move and attack Niran. Niran.
Yeah, that was on the prior turn.
Oh, okay.
I think I need everyone that has ended within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I need everyone to make me that safe. And Tyler's very angry because he thinks he wasted a natural 20 on this, but he's done pretty well. Okay, yeah. Everyone has failed this except for Tyler, who knows their wily games, apparently. I will roll for Zacchus as well. Okay, yeah. Everyone go ahead and in the Discord type out what your next turn's going to be. Whole thing like it's a readied action.
Do we need to specify the weapon that we're going to use, or so is it going to be like swing with my adaptive strike or shoot with my gun, or?
Yeah.
Okay. All
because you'd have to do that with the readied action.
Has to be very specific.
Miles has written gobbledygook.
I'm sorry, I'm feeble-minded. I can't communicate.
Well, no, I mean you can. Well, Miles can communicate. This is a game term. I need to know.
We're LARPing. We're
what you're
LARPing,
gonna
Patrick.
do.
This is all real.
Yeah,
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so good. This combat's going to take 4 separate recordings.
It's a crazy one. I told you this guy's just his abilities alone.
We are already at 50 minutes.
Oh boy, just looking at everyone's. Oh god, there's so many. I'm getting attacked so many times. Oh no. Okay, well that actually does help because I don't like how much I'm getting beat up on here. We are back to his turn. And he's going to... Zacchus didn't do any damage. He's going to make another strike, this time Andis, and then Alindra.
I swear to God, Patrick. I swear to Saren Ray herself. If I think I got another juice? 20, if you get 3 crits with a boss... Yes!
That's the kind of crit I'm looking for.
How dare you, Tyler? How dare you give me that bad juju? So that's a crit. Fail on Andis.
Oh, please be like heals him for 10d10.
Probably not going to be that, but I'm just hoping for opens you up and you get an attack of opportunity.
This is submitted by Egyptoid. It's Hagacha. It's a long one. Your offhand item, such as a shield, gear in hand, dagger, has become entangled in a person's kit. You're flat-footed now till the end of the turn. Either let it go in your next phase with no penalty or attempt a move action on each of your turns to wrest it free. Until then, you are stuck next to the opponent who gets a +2 strike against you. So it's double bonus for Andis.
Oh, it's great.
Like that.
It would be great if he didn't have a second turn before Andis went this combat. So let's not get too excited.
Well, this is his second turn.
Oh,
and his other sword is chipped. So
I was about to say, I'm gonna
good
roll.
sword back. I got it right here.
I'm gonna say it's random which of these swords is stuck on.
Oh, he's swinging his chipped sword now. Is that what he's doing?
No, it just says it got it a offhand piece of gear. Actually, no, it's chip sword is the one by the rules here that is stuck, and I think he would let that go.
I'm gonna use it to chop him up. I'm gonna chop him up with his own sword.
But I'm gonna use my level 17 reroll on that 10. We're gonna get Alindra killed here. Let's reroll that 10. An 11. Great. What's your KAC, Rebecca?
Don't worry, Patrick. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain.
37's gonna be a miss.
That's better.
No, it's not. I don't like it at all.
Definitely good.
I needed that. I needed that breath of good luck.
Andis and Zacchus can make an attack of opportunity because he's going to move at the end of the turn here.
Ooh, I'm gonna try.
He's gonna He's going to move into an explosion that you guys have to follow into.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
He took 2 attacks, had to use a move action to was it to rest it free? It was a free action just to let go of the thing.
Yeah, he can just drop it as a free.
Yeah, you've got an Apocalypse Vorpal sword now. It's chipped, though. It's chipped. So.
It is chipped.
But you've rolled a 37.
Is that a hit?
Is that? Yeah, that's with all your bonuses and stuff, right? And you get a +2 against him, I would say,
Yeah.
for that. That is a hit.
All right, for 70.
Dang. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
With bludgeoning.
Okay. Yeah, as he's running through the explosion here, he kind of skips a beat as you've bloodied him with that hit as he is going to end his turn in the explosions.
Well, just get ready for my turn when I full attack.
Makes a fortitude save to avoid some damage here. He is moving towards what looks like a hole that is being exploded into the side of the eastern wall here, leading towards the Starstone cavern. Very slow motion here, but he is in the bomb as we move on to Raimi Quindar, who's going to healing serum, most likely. Is what you've written. So you're pulling out a serum and healing up?
Yeah, I can only do 1, right?
Yeah, it's a move and a standard action, but go ahead and roll that up. But the good news here, you're no longer feeble-minded.
All right, I rolled okay. Got 31 HP back.
Are they 68 or 78?
68, I thought.
I thought it goes 137. Maybe I'm mistaken. Mark 3 healing serum. Oh no, it's 68. Okay, right. So that is
me.
That is your turn. Alindra Valis, what have you written here? Glow of Life and a Supernova.
Yep. So I'm going to use Glow of Life on myself since I'm photon attuned. That's 3 times my level that I get back in health. So let me add that to my thing.
Yeah. You're supernovaing now just next to Zacchus and Andis.
Well, I'm up in the air. I don't know if that matters for Zacchus.
You're like 5 feet above him.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, but I think he's got evasion.
Who cares about Zacchus? He has failed us time and time again.
Yeah, I don't care about Zacchus, but Andis is also within
first one to do damage,
feet, right?
Yes, Andis is within range.
I'm sorry, Andis.
I will reflex for our friend Zacchus, who has succeeded, I'm pretty sure.
Reflex is my best. Whee! I have no idea if that's a save or not.
And he's got evasion, so...
yeah, the DC is 23 for half damage, so...
Perfect. Good deal.
Okay, what's the damage?
Here we go.
My God.
58.
Glad it was half.
Yeah, it's pretty low, though, for... Yeah. So is that 29?
As things go.
All right, and I've got resistance of 10 to that. So
nice. Oakley dokley.
So 19.
And this is full attacking on. Oh wait, no. Next is Knack Feldspar and Drew. It looks like you've written down get him clever feint attack with long arm.
Yes. So get him, and you Bronk. We all hate you. You know this already because you saw it in a different timeline or whatever. So you know what I'm going to say.
I've got an idea what you're going to say, Feldspar. And there are children Skittermanters present. How dare you?
So that's oh no, I don't know math. 45?
You're not feeble-minded.
Is that 45?
45. Yeah.
Drew's been feeble-minded, oh no.
Yeah, I made sure to write down this DC because it's so high. And 45 is a success. So fainted and get 'em'd. You got an attack.
Yes,
we're gonna. A little hard to see in the middle of the explosion here.
Oh wow, cool.
Natural 20.
Guys just throwing these crits down the drain, but look at that damage! My God, Drew.
Yeah.
I don't like heavy weapons, Knack, at all. Is that 60 points of cold?
That's 60 points of cold, and it does. It needs to take Raimi's specialization. Are you level or half level, Raimi, or 3/4, whatever?
He has level.
You're within range of Adros as well. You can.
I am now, but I would have to reuse the ability, which I have to.
Oh. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, they used Raimi's last week. Okay. Okay, let me do some math on the hit point situation. Okay.
Oh, man.
I think
For every attack I've done this combat, I have been 100% natural 20s.
Drew and Miles, before we forget, make another roll on the fated actions here because you are within 30 feet of him.
What is that, a will save?
Another will save.
I may as well just go ahead and tell you.
I know, right?
Just type them into chat.
14.
Type them in the chat. And once again, Miles, you're no longer feeble-minded. Hey, they're 14 buddies. You both rolled single digits. That takes us to Andis 148, who is full attacking the air right now. Just blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah,
Straight at the air.
And I don't think did I roll for Zacchus? I mean, regardless, Zacchus is going to be doing the same thing no matter what. So maybe I should just go ahead and do that, which is go ahead and make that trick attack. Who wants to roll for Zacchus this turn?
I'll do it since my full attack was stolen.
No. Don't you use good rolls that you would have rolled otherwise. 2d20 first will be the trick.
Low and not still pretty low.
Out of the way. Out of the tree.
Well, he's flat-footed and he's gotta get him. So I'm going to double check the math on the attack.
Let's see. What do I do?
Okay, that is a hit on the 11.
Hey!
Is not a trick. So we're talking 3d6 plus 13 electricity damage.
All right. That's not terrible. Yes, it is.
So I'm no longer feeble-minded, right?
Correct. So you, at the end of this turn, you'd be able to know that you could potentially do some spell stuff. That was 20 points of electricity damage.
20 points of electricity.
Oh boy. He's like, guys, I'm sorry, I couldn't get a good shot. Maybe that little bit will put us over the edge as we go into turn 4. Oh, back to my turn. Yay. Right, yeah, you see some slashing going on as the single Vorpal blade here cuts a neat little hole in the side of the wall here. Maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi's open a small portal and a blinding light kind of comes out, like flashing light. You hear a rumbling from inside this further chamber here. It's like 10 feet of reinforced steel that seems to be exploding outward, and he's going to call back over his shoulder and say, I told you I've already seen what is going to happen here. No matter what, this Starstone is going to leave this place. It's going to leave you. It's best go with me. He's gonna just step inside that hole real quick, just a little bit. I don't think he can get there all the way. Edros Veronis.
Oh, I'm following you through that hole, folks.
The only one who does not have his actions faded from this last go around.
Should we let him touch the stone? Won't he just like disintegrate or something terrible happen to him?
Let me
So that
explain here. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go first.
I was going to say, let me explain as you move towards the tunnel here. Well, first off, you are technically going to be ending in an explosion if you're following them through this portal that he's made here. Are you okay with that? Seems like you're very resistant.
Can I move further? I can move here. I can move here.
No, it's about large enough for a single person. You can try to roll.
I guess that's
past
fine.
him.
Yeah, that if I can go past him, great.
Well, you would have to try and acrobatics through his threatened square.
Oh, never mind. I'll hang out in the explosion.
Okay, good. I want some explosion damage, and I need my quota filled. So you see beyond here a small hole in the side of the bulkhead. Dodging the explosions, you see beyond a massive kind of implosion of air as he's like cutting away the air, escaping the chamber inside, perhaps. He says, you cannot stop me. This is destiny. And you all are here just to witness it. There's a haze of static electricity. What looks like a storm cloud of purple and green energy from within. And you see kind of Niran reaching out to move forward here and maybe move further in. You have a standard action here, Edros. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'm wishing I still had my reroll. That's what I'm wishing I had.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's close to me, and that takes another move action, and that I do not have. I can either make. Part of me wants to make. I mean, I feel like if I full attack you, there's just no way I'm doing enough damage to stop you from doing this. Because Niran's just ignoring me, correct?
I mean, he's turned around to like talk to you. He's going to have to make a whole nother move action to get through the small hole in the wall here.
He's getting Dan flat-footed to attacks.
Oh, well, I guess I might just change my mind here. If there's a small hole in the wall, if I were to roll acrobatics to get past his threatened square, could I block his path?
Blocking so much he would have to move through your threatened square.
I don't know what his acrobatics is. It's probably exceptional. What happens if I fail the acrobatics? I just stay where I am?
Yes.
It would provoke. Let's try it.
Okay, so tumbling through, the enemy space is DC 20 plus 1.5 the opponent's CR.
Okay. I mean, 44.
That is not enough.
Wow.
I mean, it's 20 plus.
Oh, and 1.5 times. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 20.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, dang, I even rolled a 17. Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, I think a natural 20 was what you would have had to have gotten.
Okay.
All right, let me get that attack of opportunity going. 7 on the dice.
Okay, well.
I don't think that's a hit.
Thank you for playing.
What's your KAC?
I don't know. His is probably so high. His attack is so high. 43?
43. Okay, I was looking at Nax. I was like, oh, I had a chance. Now 43, that is a 7 is a miss. Go ahead.
Okay, this is not going to work unless I roll a 20, but I might as well try. It's the only thing
you're going to try to move through him again?
No.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to grapple you using the Spear
God.
of Fates.
No. You please don't. Don't mess with my destiny.
There's just no way this is going to work. What's the only thing I can think of? There's get him, right?
Get him. He's flat-footed. There's like
I need
nothing
to roll.
holding me back.
I don't even think a 19.
And we have a level reroll. Or not a level reroll, turn reroll that we have not used.
Oh, I have a turn back.
Turn back time, yeah. So why don't you?
I could redo the acrobatics and this.
Yeah, why don't you see how this goes, and we'll see what happens.
44. I rolled 2 17s in a row. I don't think that's beating a KAC plus 8, though. Not even close.
That is a success.
Yes.
Against KAC plus 8. Yeah, yeah. That's gonna do.
You have the grappled condition.
Oh, I don't like that one bit.
So Dross maybe puts the Spear of Fates around Niran and pulls him towards him and just says, leaving so soon.
He looks at this like weird hug because it's his turn again after this, and he says, yes, and teleports away.
No! Wait. How? Oh, well, but can you tell? God, I hate this character.
Wait, can I dispel that?
I don't think you can see him from where you're at this point. He is indeed going to teleport further into the Starstone reactor here. You see the swirling clouds around him as he steps up to what looks like a huge dais of technological equipment, what looks like a massive platform where there's like all kinds of Akira cyberpunk style instruments around what looks like a very small cradle, and on top of it, around a gantry, you see Niran reaching up to grab the Starstone out of this technological crèche here, and as he does, lightning strikes all around you. Pew pew pew. Bombs explode on it. Draws. And they spell out the words to be continued. Ooh. Ooh. If I can't beat you, I'm just going to run away. I'm gonna take a Starstone and go.
Gonna be the new Caden Kalian.
Yes, yeah. Aren't you guys? You guys are gonna be praying to the Nearin god in the next volume of the AP.
Is Adros the only one seeing any of this?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys gotta move on the next time combat. Yeah, this is gonna be a 3-part combat. I didn't think that turn 1 would last this long, but we still got a little bit left to go, and I'm excited to get to it next week, guys. Thanks for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
I still don't know what's going to
I'm not
happen.
thanking you for this.
It's getting harder and harder. Harder and harder.
So dangerous. We'll see what happens next week. Listeners, thanks for listening, and we will catch you next time on Cosmic Crits.
Good night.
Night. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.